What's up guys, my name's Ian. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for always coming back and again and always making sure you come watch my videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I upload next. This video is going to be a little different, something I really wanted to talk about. The topic of today's video is comparing yourself to others. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because in the new age of social media, I feel like that's something that people my age really do struggle with. I thought I'd do this video by honestly making it more personal and a lot more honest with everybody. Personally, I feel like there's a lot of times when people my age find themselves wanting to be somebody else. But there's a lot of people who look to social media to sort of see what's new, what's hot, what's everything that's going on. Because of social media, when you look online, everything you see, it looks like everyone else around you is having so much more fun than you are, and it looks like they're having the greatest times of their lives. They get to travel, they're going and doing all these different things. They're posting all these pictures on their Instagram pages, and it makes it look like they have the best life ever. Honestly, I do think it's natural to want to be able to do these things and have the things that other people have, and I do think it's natural to compare yourself to them as well, but also I think that you have to understand that not everything you see on the internet is as it seems. A lot of times when you look on the internet and you see all these things that you want, different trips that people go on, or the different cars that you see people at your age are getting, it could be the materialistic things that you see that's making you compare yourself to others. Wanting to be able to travel the world and see all the different cultures and countries and everything they have to offer. To me, that's always been something that's been really interesting to me. I've always wanted to learn more about different countries around the world. When I look at people on social media being able to travel to different countries every weekend, or even people I went to school with being able to randomly and casually fly to different parts of the United States on a whim, to me I think that's so cool, and I can see how people get caught up in comparing themselves to all those different types of things. And having social media is, to me, is a great thing because it connects you and it helps you sort of experience and live vicariously through other people and see the things that they've been able to see. But being able to actually travel there isn't the same as seeing a picture on Instagram. It also helps connect you to people that you've never met before, all the celebrities that you look up to, all the different people that you've always seen on social media. It's like being able to extend your friend circle without actually having to leave your house. But the bad part about it, in my opinion, is that looking at all these different experiences, all these pictures, all these materialistic things, it sort of makes you feel very left out. I feel like that can be very toxic because you're looking at all the highlights of people's lives. Personally, I've had to learn that I have to stop comparing myself to other people's highlights, especially because they're highlights. And to me, that's not fair to yourself because you're comparing all of your bloopers to everyone else's highlights. I like to compare a lot of things to sports. When I look at this situation, if you go on YouTube, you can look up your favorite athlete's highlight video.
Oh, a lob, bounce pass off the backboard. Oh, what a highlight. Curry takes it away from Joakim Noah. Lob to Iguodala and in. What a finish by Steph.
Oh, he has that innate ability to make it happen.
Trip, flip, and bucket.
Curry gets a screen, dribbles on Dellavedova. Goes behind the back left hand, crossovers, fades and fires.
Bench player sitting down right now for the Warriors on that play.
Curry for three. Yes, sir.
You can look and see all the time that they've done something very cool within, like in the game of basketball, whatever sport it may be. LeBron James, for example, if you can pull up a highlight page of him, all of his last second buzzer beater shots. But the crazy part about it is that you don't see all the times that he's missed the shot. You don't see all the times where he let his team down by not being able to come through when they needed him. And it's not just him, it's other players too. You can see blooper reels on anybody. JaVale McGee is the king of Shaq and the Fool.
Shaq and the Fool.
What is JaVale McGee?
He's back.
His first ever mistake with the Wizards. Oh, this is not a mistake. Do something with it.
He tried to jump from the free throw line, cuff it.
Oh,
he tried to cuff it in the middle of the...
In my opinion, I definitely think that when you compare yourself to other people's highlights, you're not looking at the whole story, you're just looking at the parts that they want you to see. In the world we live in, stuff like that can really make you feel lonely. And I don't want to say a giant waste of space, but a lot of times people feel like they're not really fulfilling their purpose because they're not doing the things that they see on the internet. They're not able to accomplish the things that they see other people doing who are around the same age as them. It's really hard not to compare yourself to other people, but when you sit down and actually look at your highlights, it allows you to be able to appreciate your life a lot more. It allows you to understand that, yeah, maybe you're not able to go to Dubai, maybe you're not able to afford a brand new car every year, maybe you're not able to do all these things that you see on social media. A lot of times people really worked years and years in order to get the things that they have today. They don't just come overnight. And maybe you haven't been able to do the things that you wanted to do as well. Looking at the highlights of your life will allow you to live your life more authentically and as yourself, and allow you to understand that being able to navigate your own social spaces and being able to connect with the people around you in more social spheres more than just a picture on Instagram or a post on Snapchat. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have those types of things, but allowing those types of thoughts to consume you and think that that's the only thing you're capable of or the only thing that life has to offer can be very draining on you. One thing I've always tried to do is try to live in the moment, try to always understand that the way that things are today may not be that way tomorrow. If your goal is to be famous and do all these different types of things, you never know when that big break may be coming, so always make sure you're always working hard at doing the things that you can to continue to propel your career and your dreams forward to make them become a reality. I try to speak things into existence, if that makes any sense. I say that I want to have a certain goal by a certain day. I do whatever it is that I can in order to make those things happen. And it's very hard a lot of times to do a lot of things that you want to do in today's world just because, you know, there's always that big fear of what if you fail? What are other people going to think? What are other people going to say about me? And I'm really starting to understand that no matter how good you are at something, no matter how bad you may be at something, you could literally be the best basketball player in the world, you could be the best singer in the world, you could be the best artist, writer, composer, anything. There's always going to be people who talk about you, whether it be good or bad. So stop stunning your own growth by comparing yourself to other people and getting yourself in these depressive mind states and saying that you can't do something just because you haven't met a certain goal yet. There's no time clock or chronological order that you have to live your life in. A degree at 4 years old is still a degree. Hitting a platinum record after 3 years of it being on the internet, it's still a platinum record. I've never read a book that told me that I had to have something done by the time I was 25, that I had to have these different types of things done and taken care of by I was this certain age. If everybody was supposed to have certain things done by certain ages, there would be a lot of people who would be considered a failure, but in fact are very successful today. Make sure that every single day you do something that allows you to progress further. You may not progress in big steps, leaps, or bounds, but at least you're that much closer to where you want to be than the day before. And a lot of times, it's the little victories that really count and help you make your day. But that's all I have for today's video. I know it wasn't that long and it wasn't that happy of a video. Make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. The link is down below. Thank you so much for always coming back and watching my videos. It's such a blessing to have people who come and watch them and give me feedback on the things that I say. Make sure you click the notification bell so the next time I upload you'll get a notification for it. And follow me on my social media. I have the same name across all my different social media platforms. But again, thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next video.